Donny Pangilinan is a man in constant flux. That is what is written in Vogue magazine. Donny Pangilinan's career is only a part of his life's work. It's the calm before the storm. Donny Pangilinan is back in his family's home in Laguna for the last weekend of his 3-month holiday before he jumps back to lock-in taping and back-to-back events for his latest project, How to Spot a Red Flag. On any other day, he would be out off-roading and camping under the stars at night with his friends. He'd be traveling or diving with his younger sister Solana, or starting his days surfing. Heck, he'd rather be outside golfing. I like being away from everything, where I cannot think about so many things, he says. For anything that requires a lot of thinking and emotion, I recharge by being less in my head. But today, with dark clouds and rumbling thunder hanging over South Luzon, he's stuck in his study, thinking about what the next 5 years of his career will look like. There is no specific plan, he blurts out, then pauses to mull it over again. When I first entered entertainment, I wanted to do everything, even if I literally had no idea what I wanted to do, but I know why I do what I do. Figuring it out happened in phases. Pangilinan has always been led by his curiosity. His thought of taking a gap year and then starting on some internships like his sisters Hannah and Ella. But the fulfillment of working as a team on set for his Cocoa Crunch commercial with his mother Marisol Lagza in 2016 never left him. It was somewhat unexpected growing up allowed only 1 hour of Disney Channel a day, and he was the token introvert in his circles when he became a VJ for the music channel Mix, where he shared his passion for music. It came naturally to him. Then Star Magic, ABS-CBN's Talents Management Group, recognized his potential for teen romance films. It wasn't until November 2019 that things changed for him. The country was on the brink of a lockdown when His Into Her catapulted him and co-star Bel Mariano collectively teamed up as Dunbell as the stars of their generation. The series of Wattpad Origins has since spawned a second season, a documentary only concerts, a movie cut, and sold out US shows. When promotion in 2022 wrapped up, they joined the Lenny Kiko campaign for his uncle, vice president candidate Kiko Pangilinan. There, the younger Pangilinan broke the outdated stereotype of Moreno bad boys in the mainstream. During the campaign, Pangilinan demonstrated eloquence, intelligence, and social awareness. He's been able to apply his values in his work over the last 2 years. He has a list of questions he refers to. Will it benefit those who are working on it? Will the audience be able to take something out of it? What value are we going to bring to the table? The we in question is Mariano, who he's proud to say is on the same page. Things get repetitive and we get too familiar with the character and the way we act. We always want to change it up a bit. His next project, Count by My Love 2022, proved even bigger and life-changing. The show aired not only on TV but also streaming worldwide on Netflix, constantly ranking in the top 10, and was at one point the most watched series on the platform. It was 148 episodes, taking up 11 months of his life, taping and living in Binondo for the entire locked-in period. It came to a point where I would go out and someone would call out to me, "Bingo, magbasketball na tayo." He recalls, referring to the name of his character in the show. Pangilinan couldn't be more different from Bingo. He had to nail the vernacular with the help of Costa's Ketchup Eusebio and Anthony Jennings. He had to learn things for the first time, like driving the Glig, a manual farm tractor improvised for city use. Even after the series, he vividly remembers calling out to his mom, Chicha na tayo, let's grow. Because changed him in ways he'll always be grateful for. I've since become more in touch with those emotions since then.
Being part of change in general will always be something that I look for and be hungry for when I do anything. For all its trending comedic moments, Can't Buy Me Love also explored heavy themes like murder and betrayal. After the project, he and Mariana knew they wanted something lighter. When How to Spot a Red Flag was pitched to them, it was a completely different story, and we had a conversation that was so similar to something we've already done, shares Pangilinan. We wanted to do something we want to watch and have a different experience. Being more collaborative with his projects has him lining up the next steps of his career. I really fell in love with creating a story and content, he says. Right now, his ventures outside show business include a gas station. He recently gave out free gas to celebrate its anniversary and expanding to some branches or more branches. He also developing real estate properties for commercial and residential use and integrating his content production studio with his sister Hannah somewhere in there. He also has several advocacies. He is all about spreading awareness of human trafficking with Call to Rescue with his father, media practitioner Donny Pangilinan. He hangs out with the juvenile delinquents in Bahay Pag-asa House in Dasmariñas and Davao and helps them build a better future. One big thing I've learned is to not have my world revolve around showbiz and showbiz alone. It's gonna eat you up, Pangilinan says. There are so many voices in the industry and you just have to know which voices to listen to and who in your circle will tell you the truth for what it is. He will always go back to the words of his mentor, Pastor James Ayton of Favorite Church. You have to know where your security lies. Is it in the voice of the people around you? Or is it in the voice of God? For Pangilinan, his family comes first. He's been independent since he turned 21. Now 26, he still goes home regularly. We have this rule in my home, no showbiz. We literally can't talk about it unless it's a discussion we need to have, he says. Those conversations brings us back to who we are, who we really are, and the stuff that really matters. For somebody who wasn't meant to enter show business, each day at work fills Pangilinan with so much purpose. I'm in a position to help improve the lives of others around me and those who don't have the same privilege and have so much potential to be so much more. I love that I can be a vessel, he says, going even beyond the industry. Being part of change in general will always be something that I'll look for and be hungry for when I do anything. I love seeing other people happy, especially the ones I love. For now, however, his big career goal is to do an action film like his grandfather, the late Tony Ferrer, aka Agent X44, the James Bond of the Philippines. Not all out. No jumping out of the helicopters, he says, laughing. Pangilinan's journey proves that sometimes destiny doesn't ask, it drags you along, kicking. Maybe a jump scene isn't too far behind. So yes, that is how Vogue wrote their details in featuring Donny Pangilinan in their magazine. Wow, it's so detailed. And thank you from Marby Tagabukba. And photographs by Borgi Angeles, styling by Neil de Guzman, and it was edited by Daniel Heniseran. This edition is out November 30, 2024. Ngayon po yan sa araw ng mga kagitingan or Bonifacio Day. So yes, that is the latest update of Donny, his showbiz career, her personal life, and how his heart reaching out to those who are needy. Touch naman ako doon. And I think I really love what I read, that he is not just a show business person, but he is also a family man, going back to his parents' home just to enjoy everybody's presence, have a talk outside, of course, of show business as a family and not as a showbiz personality. And I love how he enjoys life, like going camping, joining the sports activity from basketball to running, and most especially in helping the needy, and that knowing that he is happy, seeing other people being happy of his help. So I think that makes him the whole package of a human being, not just a hard work person in show business, but a hard worker person in real life, not just for himself, about being happy as a vessel to help people, to share what he is enjoying, and doing business at the same time while enjoying his life in showbiz world. So that is our latest update on Donny Pangilinan. What a nice feature. It's very a wonderful edition of Vogue, I think Vogue Philippines. Thank you for that, and congratulations, Donny. Ooh, at least at this very young age, at 26, you know what's the direction of your life from here, o diba? It's not just about being stagnant in show business, enjoying the fame and the lights and all the praises, but also you are looking after your life outside show business, o diba? Such a brilliant person, smart one, I think. Yeah. And so yeah, congratulations and good luck to all your ventures, both in show business and in the outside world of show business. Diba? Sa mga negosyo mo, may gasoline station pala siya, tapos meron siyang real estate, diba? So, ano pa ba ang gustong tahakin ng isang Donny Pangilinan? Let's just wait and see what the world will bring to Donny Pangilinan's life. Anong edad kaya niya gustong mag-settle down next naman? Curious lang po. Alexander likes the Jules. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat.